Hello and welcome back to Penkin Plays Crusader Kings III. We are back in the Byzantine Empire now. Then last episode was entirely revolving around an outbreak of plague that hit Byzantium. Not very good. I don't know what this offensive war thing's all about. Peasant rabble faction against you. Sicilian. Peasant rabble. Only one member. The County of Byzantium. Interesting. Can send an ultimatum in about 2 years. Neat. Well, either way, last episode, a lot of members died of the plague. We sent everyone around as much as we possibly could, and unfortunately one of the people who died of the plague was my wife. Although, to be honest, it was probably the fact that we had her disfigured and wounded from the treatments that actually caused it more than the plague itself. I think the plague should be slightly more deadly than that, but hey, it is what it is. But either way, it does leave me a 28-year-old bachelor, although, honestly, I already have my heir, and I already have a backup heir, so I don't really need any more children. I don't necessarily want any more children. What I do want, though, is an alliance, and there just happens to be, out in the world, a queen who doesn't have a king. He was slain in battle in 111. So that was 3 years ago, and she hasn't remarried since. Probably because no one is unbecoming. Well, I'm interested in getting a marriage with her for myself and her, and I'm okay with a matrilineal marriage. And this might say, what are you doing? A matrilineal marriage is a very bad idea. Well, it's because there's no chance of children. It doesn't matter what we do. This is entirely there for the politics. Trusting me. Manuel has been asking me to rolling hoop for a long time. I told him I would get to him 1 to 3 months. Let's see. He keeps trusting. Trusting is one of my traits, trusting. I don't have too many problems with trusting. It's more diplomatic, so I think that's good for your cause, trusting. And we continue on. Oh, by the way, I was looking over at the papacy. They are in the middle of the crusade for the kingdom of Jerusalem, and it's looking good for them too. Just looking at it, they have 3 times the number of troops, and the fact that they would have to come all the way over here to do it is not that big of a deal in this game. So you accept the marriage proposal with Ionius and my cousin Cacalia. That's a different offer. You, to the benevolent Basilios of Byzantium, I, Gertruda, gladly accept your hand in marriage. May Saint Bridget bless our union and my benign husband. Indeed. I could adopt your faith, but I will not. I will not do this. I could try doing some things, romancing you. No chance. She's paranoid. She doesn't like that I'm gregarious and really doesn't like that I'm trusting. So that wouldn't work. And she's chaste, so it wouldn't work to do anything else either. But it's always good to have a Poland in your pocket, as well as Hungary and Georgia, which we've already gotten alliances with. So yeah, that's pretty good. Increased control has failed. You got thieves now. Sea of Thieves. You Sette versus Adwale. Fine. Also, what's this? You, the Temenid Dynasty. In facts and logic. Yeah, I have a new wife, but she shouldn't get pregnant. Relationships, lovers, I could have her murdered, but no. The entire reason we're here is to join. Wait, offer to join war, you say? Offer to join the war, the crusade against Jerusalem. I can't. Does not lead in the war. Basilio is not defending my faith in this holy war. In this holy war. Oh, hey, you're a new pope. What's up? Can I join your war? No, you won't let me. The papacy. You're just you're a dude. You're a guy, alright. The papacy. Did you take any lands? This is the petty king of Brittany, but no. No, everything is mostly normal. It'd be too bad that we can't attack the Fatimids again. We weakened them pretty well the first time, but we can't attack while the crusade is going on. We could go against the Marwanids. We're just chilling. Spymaster has uncovered a lover. Zephyrizis. You of Hungary. Except you're just... Oh yeah, you have a lover. It's just some guy. A count in the court of Friuli. Okay, that's fine. Blackmail you on that. And I'm overwhelmed by stress. Well, I needed the coping mechanism anyway. Let's see what options we get. We can become irritable. We can get a drunkard. Or we just endure. Now let's get irritable. Let's get angry. We're already wrathful, so being irritable just makes sense. It just makes sense. Although that does mean that our diplomacy is getting very bad for someone who used to be a diplomat. I'm no longer overcome by stress. The charming. The county Messina has been finally converted to the true faith. Good work, my man. Convert a county to faith. The Ismaili in Palermo. You. Demand conversion. He won't. Okay. Blackmail, you get a strong hook. You go ahead and get in the court. Use the hook for it. Go ahead. Come on in. We could possibly use you to attack, but if all things go well and this man's does not... I become overwhelmed by stress again. Well, time to get angry. Lash out. I insult a random vassal. You, Abari, look at you. Look at your face. Look at your dang face. Look at your face. My brother Andronakos died? Oh, he had typhus. No wonder I became stressed. He died, leaving Utica. Well, not in Utica, no. Leaving Utica alone on the throne of Bacalion. And not splitting the realm because it went to a daughter. Okay, interesting. And then Christophoros over here is like, hey, hey, hey. We have 12,000 men. I really wish we could use it on something. We could attack Croatia, but they also have... Ironically, I'd be at war with my own wife. Huh. Honey buns, would you not do that, please? Maybe what I should... Oh, you have no available spouse. I do, though. Come on. I got a spouse. Come on. I got a spouse. Come on. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that, game? I got a wife. Got a wife right here. Espionage lovers is Utata, and so the Duchy of Abzakia secretly taking Utata Kama as a lover. Useful to know. Good for you. Good for you, man. Good for you. I'll tell you, dang wife. So when I blackmail, what does that cause me stress or something? Because I'm trusting? Hey man, I'm the trustful one. You can trust me with a secret, but just know that I know the secret. I can negotiate with Anna of Sebastia. Well, you are a Komnenos, I guess, but I don't really need that. You are my direct liege, though. I mean, direct vassal. That would be helpful. We have 1,000 income, so that's nice, but our levies are still a problem. We have so many levies that it actually is a problem to have them all up at once. And that's the funny part. Caliph Fatimid is taken prisoner. Sway, a misunderstanding. Sorry. Sorry. We just keep trying to sway him. You... Egypt? Wait a minute, did you... You lost your crusade. Neighboring ruler lost war. Task. And also now you're called Egypt, despite the fact that it is the Fatimids. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand. We can negotiate alliance. Titles can be created. Yes, they can. We can declare wars. Yes, they can. Who is this? Count Roman of Brala. Hala Chahechala. We know of Dalta's lover. Call to arms. To the precipitous Basilius Ionius of the Byzantine Empire, call to honor our alliance to join me in the Hungarian claim on the Holy Roman Empire itself. So he has 6,000, you have 5,000. You have the King of Galicia Volhynia on your side. You have an uprising, a count. the Empress of Italia. It's not very much. I'll join. I won't help that much, but I'll join. Maybe raise up a local army inside of Italy or something. Maybe a local army on the borders or somewhere. I don't want to raise all my forces. That seems like a lot. It's a lot of work, you know. It's a lot of work. Though an invasion of Hungary trying to take over the entirety of the Holy Roman Empire, that's interesting. I'm not entirely interested in you getting that high up, but if I could get my son on the throne through shenaniganry, I'd be interested. So let's see, let's go and a rally point in Sinop. Go ahead and move that rally point over to just, this general area. On this border, I can raise 1,000 men here. It's not terrible. Move it over to Bulgaria, Kingdom of another 1,000. Where's this? Antioch, Napoli, Ternograd. Yeah, it's fine. We can raise a local army there. We can raise a local army in Bulgaria. I'll raise the armies of Bulgaria and I'll raise the army of Sicily. But that's all I'll really contribute to this war. It's not a big deal for me that you win. The ally. You have 79 troops in your entire army. Oh my god. You are such a failure. You call yourself an empress. Your men have gotten together. Come on over. Your men have gotten together, including my best troops. It is kind of annoying that I can't specifically call out my men-at-arms or not. Because when I call up local troops, I really just want to call on the levies. I don't want to call on my Hetiarii. Oh, no, not the Heti. Well, yes, the Hetiarii too, but also the men-at-arms. Claiming up a Silesia, which is in Poland. Might be important to you. You're of the Istrid dynasty. I don't like that. You are of the Rheinfelden dynasty. You have had a lot of husbands, haven't you? Yes, you have. In Istrid. Well, what happens if you were to the Rheinfelden, Istrid? It'll fall into the Istrid dynasty one way or another. You fail to keep it a piast. I mean, if I could get you pregnant and get you a piast son, I'd be fine with that. One of my sons sitting on the throne of Poland. The troops are invading the Holy Roman Empire. I'm fine with that. You get these men together. They can meet up in Rashka. About 3,000 men for their cause. I'm fine with that. Negotiate alliances. All the normal stuff. 1,000 men in Mantua. Hopefully they don't invade Sicily. I already got the army of Sicily out of there. Maybe I should raise the army of Greece as well. But no. The army of Ternograd. Greetings, my charming liege. It seems to me the dealings with Count Thorsten of Foggia. It's fine. Reduce it. You just come over to Vienne, I suppose. Now that we can have our armies. What I'd really like is if you were to join your own forces, but you won't because you have 6 martial and 1 prowess. So that's not going to happen. We are in line to inherit things. We're the first to inherit in Aleppo. Brother, please make some babies. Your sister-in-law, 17. You should be married. You are. Spouse. You're quick. Please do make some babies. He's a Hashishana, of course. I should have known, especially with Masyaf right here. He would have joined the assassin order. My counselor, Kiros, died of old age. Who was he? Our counselor. On the council. I think that was my patriarch. I believe so. Neighboring ruler. What is this? Ah, yes, the invasion of Crimea went well. Abzakia and Armagnac. Into Zaporizhzhia. Back to the war. You're being... What is this? Count Odon? You're in defending Queen Zaba of Georgia in the war tyranny. Excuse me. Grand attacker. The Queen of Georgia. Which Georgia is that? Why are you called the... Oh, because you are the Queen of Georgia. But you should just happen to also have your own holding in Volhynia. Interesting how these things can happen. We have joined in the siege. We're building a fence. It's our last defense. It's going to be interesting to see exactly what they do. If they're sieging down here, not even. And also, the Holy Roman Empire's seat is in Dokkum, in the Netherlands. With, what is this? Bit of Holland, bit of Amsterdam, under Kent, under England. Staring at stars. From the evening, watching the stars I have seen with my own eyes, whatever. I've not only heard of before, the stars move from different speeds and reverse their courses at different times, but seemingly in large groups, depending on which the celestial sphere they belong to. Indeed, their right calculations, one could even predict their movements. My patriarch does not approve. Of course, leave the skies be. I must find the answers. Bardos, or leave it up to earthly matters. We must go deeper. Also, who is this? This is one of the Volhynian territories. Yeah, Blad. Oh, there's an army of 3,000, but it is inconsequential. We have you. Amazon was won against Merv. Okay, so you're winning some wars. You're getting yourselves back in line. Toil and hard work. Of course you should become diligent. Of course you should. You will one day sit upon the throne of Hungary and the Byzantine Empire. Of course you should. You bragatones. I'll accept this marriage. Espionage lovers, Duchess of Option. You have a lover secretly taking a woman as a lover, even. Interesting. And she's a Hashishana. And she's a lesbian. Yeah, great titles. It was blackmail. Yeah, my stress does go up when I do that. Annoying that it doesn't tell us that. Let's just host a feast so I can get my party on. We don't have to worry about it too much. You just keep on trucking. No longer overwhelmed by stress. You found secrets? Oh, good. That's right. I did set you on that, didn't I? Go ahead and disrupt schemes. Do it. You fool, do it. And just keep it going. So now you cannot do it. A cheery evening. The feast begins. I was told that there is some kind of pop-up that lets you see who you are feasting with, but I've never been able to find it. I don't know where it is, and I'm searching the whole screen. I can't see it in here. Christian Alliance. The dilemma. Oh, you got the Cairo in there with an alpha. During the feast, dwindling down, I keep myself in conversation with the loyal vassal Dux Theodosilos. He's an adulterer. The subject fascinates me. Oh, I get become I lose stress because I'm gregarious. That's nice. We should always be partying more. Party hardy. Feast, a troubled cousin. Pleading gaze, I receive my cousin Anna of Sebastia is taking on a desperate tone. A group of guests are approaching the corner she has hid in all evening, and the walls are hindering her escape. She's shy and deceitful. I'll distract the convenient guests. And wow, that's enough to get a weak hook? I could tease her by saying, "Hey, tell us a story." No, I got some relatives who are like that, but we live in the year 2020. They just play on their Game Boy DSs. Does anyone even have DSs anymore? Let's see. To the rattling Basilius, we're burned by the oppressive laws. Never peasant. So this is inside of Byzantium, by the way. So there's that problem. Well, that's fine. I just need to move the rally point that's on there. Move it next door, basically. And then raise a local army. Should be enough. Right? Because you are only 600 men. So yeah, raise a local force here. Even if they're low quality, it should be more than enough. And they're already running. You, the guest, depart. Goodbye, everybody. You gathering 6 days left. Go ahead with that. Standing still. Heh. No. Attack. Relieve Byzantium, who's never really in any danger. 6,000 men coming in from here, and they're going to go and siege down Venice? No, they're not. They're just going to keep going. Okay. Well, we're perfectly fine with just chilling. And... oh, yes, I've taken you as a prisoner. Which, again, you work really well as a... oh, no, not ransom. There is no ransom. Negotiate the release. You'll become a part of my entourage. You are a robust man. Interesting. Farewell, but not so far enough in here. He is 9 prowess. She Romanos Logariates. Force him to take command. The irony. Disband the army. And move this back onto Constantinople. Good. We're good here. Over on this side. I mean, if I could get Hungary to do all the work for me. In here, faithful for the clergy opinion. Taking this castle. On to the next one. I don't see where that army went, but it was a pretty big one. It was a pretty big army. We're at 55% already. We haven't taken a whole lot. You are the Holy Roman Empire. Babenberg. You. Okay, it's another daughter. It's another daughter. The primary heir still goes to daughter Rosa. And you have a new... oh no, you have a new wife. Oh no, she can actually give birth. Oh no. He is of the Primsled family, so she would be Czech, indeed. Only a 5% murder, huh? Only a 5% murder chance, huh? Do not give him a boy. Do not give him a boy. Just don't. Huh, they have their armies walking around. I mean, we could probably take that fight, right? Right, guys? Right? If we all move together. Moved undercover and we moved as one. Vassal taken. Obscion. Okay. I've been doing some sieges. Have I taken any prisoners? I have not. I have not. Oh, who are you? Useful county claim. An experienced physician. You might be good to keep around, but you are old and Vermilia is better anyway. Oh no, they've already engaged in combat and it doesn't look very good. No. Yeah, it doesn't look very good for them yet. A secret was exposed. Shameful light of my acquaintance Mexistos, a bishop, copulated with Duchess Dionysa. God, the scandal. Now everyone knows Dionysa. You would pay for your release. You are pregnant and all that, but I'll just keep you in there for now. We're not at any threat or anything. In here, with our troops, it pushes our advantage very well. Our pikemen are doing good in the battle, and they do well to protect our late footmen. So yeah, all good on this front. We can go and try and engage over there. 73%, it's looking good for us. It's looking good. You know what we're going to do? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to help him win this war. You're good. You're good. And then as soon as he takes over the whole of the Holy Roman Empire, you're going to get something very quickly. You, I need to keep an eye out on you because I don't like you. Neighboring rulers, blah, blah, blah. I want Hungary to win the war against the Holy Roman Empire, and then I want to immediately kill this man. I do not want him to get his wife pregnant. She is wounded. He is wounded. He is a drunkard. But that only gives him poor health. Not even a very bad rating. Claim on a county level claim. Not that important. We are hitting attrition. Monthly attrition, minus 38. Supplies are low. Undersupplied. Yeah, we could go back. After this siege, I'm thinking we should head home. It's a long ways away across Hungary, as it is. And you're still kicking. You look much older than you are. You're only 56. You're an adulterer. You're an aspiring blades master. That's fine. Keep going. It's December. Task aborted. Can no longer convert in the province. That because Palermo is Orthodoxy? It is. It is. Go to religion map mode. Orthodoxy is taken over. Orthodoxy is taking over. Egypt. I could attack you again. I could attack you again. We're just in straight up... Oh, I can disband the army already. 7 months away from the war. Should be more than enough time for us. You keep an eye out on your wife. Make sure you don't impregnate her. 39, so you still could. All in time. My son and heir Manuel has been impressed that one of our household hereditarii for a long time. After finally meeting in person, he has been repeating the warrior's words to him. Greatness comes in time. Be there to grasp it when it does. This opportunity is be patient. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait, you already are diligent. You don't need to gain diligent and cause me stress. Yes, opportunities be patient. Gotta wait for it. Over here with my troops out of the question, it does kind of tip the scale back in their favor. Our counselor had died of... Oh, Mesopotamia, he died of illness. He was my marshal. So, who should take him up? Ionis Caladia, only 12 marshal, not very good. I could make Gregorius, I could make him the new marshal. He is the peasant leader, if you remember, from the peasant revolt, I think like 10 years ago maybe at this point. I'm 32, more like 7 years. But I think giving it to the dukes are still more important for opinion reasons. I think in terms of the war that we had over here, I think we've done enough. Although maybe I could raise an army inside of, say, here, 1,000 men. My culture has discovered battlements. Good for me. I can ransom prisoners, I can negotiate alliance, I can assign a guardian. I should do myself, obviously. Although, who's the highest? Romilia. Oh yeah, that's right. He's a Greek. Coveted literature. My lord, my patriarch Bardas approached me urgency. A local merchant has a copy of the influential Regala Pastoris, but refuses to sell it to me. So I can give you it, get some lifestyle experience. I could lose opinion. This book sounds interesting, and buy it myself. Or buy it for him and gain a weak favor on him. Just diss him. Like, I'm gonna read it myself. Deal with it. What you gonna do? My duke, my uncle died in Armagnac. So now you are the leader. Interesting. Let's see. You are 13. You have a guardian in Naples. I wonder what spouse you could have. You could have the Lord Mayor Spaltio, a Splatoon. Over here, the battle is going well for the Hungarian defenders. It's not the war yet, but maybe a good siege in Vienne will be enough. I could raise my armies again. Or I could go on my own war, maybe against the Materwindids. Just weird names. We are a devoted servant, not a paragon of virtue. Not paragon of virtue just yet. We could attack Egypt once again. That's always a fun one. Declare war. It would be for another duchy down the line. I would think maybe Beirut, Lebanon. That would be a single province. Palmyra. Heir, the Emirate of Jerusalem. Oh, what's above it? Tiberas and Acre. What is that? Lebanon? No. 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 Habitid? No. No. Of Urdan. Next one down the line. I could do a duke's claims on provinces. Forced vassalization of them. Holy war for a single county. That county being Beirut. Oh, really? You're not gonna? County of Beirut, just keep going down the line. Maybe the county of Shiraz. The question of, do I want to waste Shiraz just to... do I want to, though? I think maybe a smaller war over here. You have Taif and Kurdistan. Kurdistan's not that impressive. We could do a little war over here. I think that would be fine. Holy war for a duchy? Change it. Yeah, I think taking that duchy would make our borders look nicer. Confirm, we can declare that war. You have 3,000 total. Ooh, that music though. From Antioch, I can raise an army of 2,850. We can raise that local army. What about other places? Athens, Ternograd, Napoli, Antioch. How about one more or less middle of Cappadocia? 800 men here. Meh. Up here? Sinope, 500. Probably aping from here. Yeah, it is. Okay, just get rid of that then. Raise the local army there. Our troops will gather and gather around, standing still. Come on down to Marash. Hello there. We will meet you in battle before you can get some allies in. Ah, I see. Now, get my armies together before we really worry about stuff like that. Meet them together in the middle. And if we could get them on some good ground, it'd be nice. If not, that's fine. Meanwhile, how's this war against you? You're fine, you are not pregnant yet. Keep it up. Keep it up. We'll just siege down your stuff while you're not paying attention. And maybe I'll need to raise up another local army somewhere. Just to make, sure. Maybe the army of here. The army of Bulgaria. You can raise that army. Sure. Why not? After you're done raising. After you're done blazing those raisins, come on over. We're just going to be sieging down what we can. Victory. So be it. We gained a whole bunch of fame from that. So now the Holy Roman Empire is all of this. Which means I'm definitely going to plan to murder you in your sleep. Only 20% chance that we don't get caught. I don't like that. So you, onto support schemes, but I think that just makes it go faster. In here, the Duchess Greedy. You, it's paying a lot to get it, but I'll do it. For 88% chance? What are you? What are you? Vassal of the Holy Roman Empire. And an interesting character, that's what. The Queen of Denmark. I'll pay her off too. That was 99.99. Ooh, man. In 11 months he will die. Aw, now it goes to Garpad. Garpad. You're just some guy? You're the... I'm interested. How does this work? Because that was not your primary heir before. Holy Roman Empire. It is male only. Oh. Well, okay, so that'll go. But what about in Hungary? What about the title of Hungary? It does go to the daughter of whom my son is going to be the heir, and that's a regular marriage. So yeah, we'll just... yes. Yes, we will kill you. We'll still kill you. For the exact reason... First off, because this is dangerous to me. I don't want that. I'm a wrathful man, after all. The Kingdom of Hungary, it is male preference. If he has a male son, anytime within the next 11 months, the Kingdom of Hungary will go to them. So I will kill you. Gabor Arpad will take over as Holy Roman Emperor, but it'll split Hungary and the Holy Roman Empire again. So with that, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.